Hey guys, it's Max or the Lego Maxer, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the 75196 A-Wing versus TIE Silencer Microfighters. It's recommended for ages 6 through 12, has 188 pieces, and 2 minifigures. The first of those two is an A-Wing pilot. She has a lot of printing on her torso, as you can see there. See if we can get it to focus. Maybe not. But yeah, a lot of details. She looks really nice. Got some nice leg printing, a little bit of back, or some back printing, not a little bit. A second face, which is just kind of calm. And then obviously her first face, I guess, is with the visors down and an angry face. I think I kind of, maybe the second or the first face, just because I kind of like it with the visors down, but maybe not. Next is Kylo Ren. He looks really nice. He doesn't come with it, but I actually added a cape on him because I feel like he's my only Kylo Ren. Yeah, he is my only Kylo Ren, and I don't know how, but I ended up with a little cape. So, I thought it looked really good on him, and I just decided to keep it. Obviously, he's got that big scar on his face. And then on his second face, it's really mad. And he has that nice chainmail torso printing for his legs, too. And it looks really nice. I think I might like him better than the A-Wing pilot, but I don't know. And then our first little build is just a little stand. You got this stand right here. It can hold our pilot's gun. So it's just a little one of those short blasters, but it can hold hers. And I think those might be stairs right there. I don't know though. Like that's kind of what they look like. And then you got this flick fire missile, the extra flick fire missile, and then you got a little wrench over here. And the bad thing about this is that some of the accessories kind of fall off easily, like that. So the connection between them isn't very tight, so it really stinks. But I mean, I'm not really gonna be flipping it upside down though, so not really a problem for me. And I think we'll first take a look at the TIE Silencer. From the front, it looks okay. It looks decent. Like, you can kind of see that there's a gap here, right there, and over there. And it looks a little weird. But I think that the angles of the wings are really nice, and you can actually take them off if you want. They're just attached on some hinge pieces, or just keep them on like I would. I think they did a pretty good job on that. I mean, it's pretty easy to make, so it's not a surprise that that's kind of what they went with. That's how the wings look. I think they look pretty nice. They got the angle right, and you can see over there and over there they used some light gray pieces, which I thought was a little weird, and I think they should have just used maybe black, because again, I think it looks a little weird, but they just used that little plate over there. Obviously they're the same wings, nothing different about it, no scratches or anything, printed pieces. And then if we look inside, you have a little control panel right there. and a little grill piece. And then you got our little seating area for Kylo Ren, where you can just take him and just have him sit in there. And it's actually and if we can get him in there, it's kind of tough, actually. It's a little weird to get him in sometimes. I accidentally dropped his lightsaber on my chair. And because the connection is actually just like 3 studs, so the bottom kind of falls off, so you have to like make sure while you're pushing him in, you're also pushing the bottom 3 parts up to make sure it doesn't just go down. But it's one of the worst seating. It's on the worst side of seating areas for Microfighters because of the connection, because he kind of falls off a little bit. But he looks decent in there. And on the back we just have some engines, or what I'm pretty sure are engines. But just a pretty good build for a Microfighter. Again, probably the better one is the A-Wing. That's what it looks like from the front. The coloring inside the seating area is a bit weird. I don't know why they just used that same brown piece for this too, but they didn't, and I think they should have. But you got, one thing I forgot to mention on the TIE silencer is that there are supposed to be flick-fire missiles here, but they just looked really bad and it looked really blocky, so I thought I should just take them out. But, yeah, because they just looked really bad. And then over here, we have a bunch of little, like, kind of sloped pieces and angled pieces, which kind of looks weird. If you can see there are some gaps, and if you look from the front over there, you can see all of them, even a little bit of gray right there. Or right there. There's the gray. And it just kind of looks weird. I think that's the one thing they could have done a better job on. The underside looks pretty good. They didn't do any, like, red or anything, which is good. That just would have looked really weird. But they didn't do the... Well, I guess they did. I was going to say that they didn't really use the same type of thing that for the windshield, but then I realized they did. They just have a little cheese slope there. And then on the TIE silencer, they used a bunch of red transparent pieces. But yeah, you got little flick-fire missiles. And then one on the other side. We can just pop them back in. The thing I love about flick-fire missiles is that, like, they're really easy to put in, but they're not going to fall out unless you, like, really push on it. And then you got that nice piece there that's kind of like the rest place where she kind of, like, can fall down, kind of, or lean back. And probably a better fit than Kylo Ren's. But it's a bit tough. Harder than usual. I don't know why with some characters. It's just that they give you very, very minimal space. And the last thing we'll take a look at is probably the engines. Sadly, they only used just two little studs for it, but it's still a really nice design for engines. They're just attached by one little piece there that just clip on, but they are so very nice engines. I think that's all we'll be taking a look at today. There will be more videos coming out soon. Don't know what videos yet, but that's all for today. Thanks, guys. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.